Welcome, coin lovers and history fans. Today, we're diving into a piece of American history that has fascinated collectors for generations. The legendary USA Lincoln Wheat penny. This isn't just a coin. It's a miniature treasure that carries the story of our past, the artistry of one of America's most iconic presidents, and the thrill of hunting down rare and pristine collectibles. If you've ever wondered what makes a coin more than money, what makes it a prized treasure, you're in the right place. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see why collectors across the nation are chasing this exact coin, and why it could be the crown jewel in your collection. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe now. You won't want to miss a single moment of this numismatic adventure. Let's get started. First up in the 1935 Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1-cent wheat penny stands as a captivating and highly sought-after treasure within the world of numismatics, drawing the attention of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Its appeal lies not only in its tangible connection to a defining period of American history, but also in its artistry and enduring presence in the long-running Lincoln Cent series. This particular coin, minted at the San Francisco Mint as denoted by the coveted S Mint mark, has become a prized collectible for those seeking both historical significance and aesthetic beauty. Collectors are drawn to its charm, the story it tells, and its ability to serve as a miniature emblem of the era, making it an essential addition to any serious Lincoln Cent collection. The historical backdrop of the 1935 S penny adds another layer of allure, situating it firmly within the midst of the Great Depression. The Lincoln Wheat penny series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, was designed to honor the legacy of the 16th president. By 1935, the series had become a staple in American coinage, and the San Francisco Mint played a vital role in producing coins that circulated widely while retaining distinct qualities that appeal to collectors today. The coin represents more than monetary exchange. It is a tangible link to an era of profound social and economic challenges, reflecting the resilience of the American people during one of the nation's most trying times. The 1935 Lincoln Wheat penny boasts distinctive features that elevate its desirability among numismatists. On the obverse, the dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln, rendered by Victor David Brenner, conveys a sense of strength, leadership, and historical gravitas, while the reverse showcases the iconic wheat ears flanking the denomination, symbolizing prosperity and growth. Crafted in 95% copper with a weight of 3.11 grams and a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, this coin exemplifies the classic attributes that define the wheat penny series. The presence of the S Mint mark near the lower reverse rim adds exclusivity, distinguishing it from its Philadelphia and Denver counterparts and increasing its collectible appeal, especially in higher-grade specimens. Rarity and condition are crucial elements driving the 1935 S penny's prominence in the collector market. While mintage numbers for the San Francisco Mint in 1935 were moderate compared to some other years, the passage of nearly a century has rendered high-quality examples particularly scarce. Coins in uncirculated or near-mint condition, with full luster and minimal wear, are especially prized, as even minor handling can diminish their value. Collectors are often challenged to find specimens that exhibit both sharp detail and strong visual appeal, making pristine examples of the 1935 S penny a highlight of any collection and a symbol of careful preservation and numismatic dedication. Market value for the 1935 S Lincoln Wheat penny reflects the interplay of historical significance, rarity, and condition. In circulated grades, coins can fetch a modest sum ranging from $50 to $150, making them accessible to dedicated collectors seeking to complete their wheat penny sets. However, high-grade uncirculated examples, or those certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, can command significantly higher prices, often ranging from $300 to over $1,000 depending on eye appeal, strike quality, and the presence of desirable characteristics such as full mint luster. The coin's appreciation over time underscores its dual role as both a collectible and a potential investment, cementing its status as a tangible piece of American history with enduring value. For collectors eager to acquire the 1935 S penny, certain strategies can enhance success and ensure long-term satisfaction. Prioritizing coins with professional certification guarantees authenticity and accurate grading, while careful examination for varieties or subtle mint errors can further elevate a coin's desirability. Engaging with reputable dealers, attending auctions, and participating in collector communities provides valuable insights into market trends and availability. Proper handling and storage, such as using protective holders and avoiding direct contact, help preserve the coin's condition, safeguarding its value and ensuring it remains a highlight of any collection for years to come. The 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny also possesses an aesthetic appeal that transcends mere historical importance. Its warm copper tone, detailed artistry, and balanced design continue to captivate collectors and casual enthusiasts alike. The contrast between the finely detailed wheat ears and Lincoln's stately portrait creates a visual harmony that resonates across generations, allowing this small coin to tell a story far larger than its physical dimensions. Even subtle variances in strike quality or die alignment can offer unique visual distinctions, making each specimen a slightly different window into the coinage practices of the San Francisco Mint during the 1930s. Moreover, the coin's cultural significance adds a layer of depth for numismatists who appreciate coins as artifacts of American heritage. The 1935 penny not only commemorates Lincoln, but also reflects the broader economic and social narrative of the Depression era. Owning such a piece is akin to holding a fragment of history in the palm of your hand, a reminder of leadership, resilience, and the enduring power of national symbols. Its appeal spans both seasoned collectors and those new to numismatics, uniting enthusiasts around the shared appreciation of history, design, and rarity. In conclusion, the 1935 Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1-cent wheat penny exemplifies the perfect union of historical significance, artistry, and numismatic rarity. Its presence in a collection provides both aesthetic enjoyment and a tangible connection to the past, while its market value and scarcity ensure it remains a rewarding pursuit for collectors. Whether sought as an investment, a centerpiece of a Lincoln cent set, or simply a cherished artifact of American history, this coin stands as a testament to the enduring fascination and timeless appeal of the wheat penny series. For enthusiasts seeking to blend history, beauty, and value, the 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny remains an unmatched treasure and a highly desirable gem within the numismatic world. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny lies in the subtle varieties and minting quirks that can make certain specimens especially desirable. Numismatists often seek out coins with double die obverse features, slight repunched mint marks, or other minor anomalies that occurred during the production process at the San Francisco Mint. These unique characteristics can transform an already valuable coin into a highly coveted collectible, as they showcase the nuances of 1930s minting techniques. Even small differences in the alignment of Lincoln's profile, the sharpness of his beard, or the definition of the wheat stalks can differentiate a common example from one that is exceptionally rare and visually striking. Collectors also appreciate the 1935 penny for its educational and historical storytelling potential. Every coin in the Wheat Penny series serves as a miniature lesson in American history, and the 1935 is no exception. It provides a tangible connection to the Great Depression era, reflecting both the economic hardships of the time and the enduring symbolism of Abraham Lincoln's leadership. Exhibiting such a coin in a collection invites conversation and historical exploration, allowing enthusiasts to share stories of Lincoln, the San Francisco Mint, and the broader narrative of 20th century America. For educators, historians, and numismatic authors, the 1935 penny becomes a portal into the social and cultural context of its era, transcending its role as mere currency. The visual appeal of the 1935 penny is especially prominent when viewed in uncirculated condition or professionally graded examples. Coins that retain their original mint luster, without toning or wear, display Lincoln's portrait in sharp relief, with each line and contour crisp and defined. The wheat ears on the reverse gleam with a metallic richness that enhances the coin's overall aesthetic, making it a joy to examine under magnification. Even subtle changes in lighting can reveal new details, from the texture of Lincoln's coat to the fine lines framing the denomination. For collectors, this visual richness is as much a part of the coin's allure as its rarity or historical significance, providing both beauty and bragging rights within a collection. Next up to in the 1954 Lincoln Wheat penny stands as one of the most fascinating and highly admired pieces in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of historical importance, classic design, and enduring appeal among collectors. Struck during the final years of the beloved Wheat Reverse series, this remarkable 1-cent coin continues to attract attention from both seasoned numismatists and new collectors alike. With its distinctive S Mint mark from the legendary San Francisco Mint, the coin represents a treasured chapter in the story of American coinage. Many collectors view it as a prized treasure, not only because of its elegant appearance, but also because it embodies a meaningful piece of 20th century history. Today, demand for well-preserved examples remains strong, and the coin's reputation as a classic collectible ensures that it continues captivating enthusiasts who seek coins that combine beauty, history, and lasting value. To truly appreciate the significance of this coin, it is essential to understand the historical background surrounding its creation. The 1954 Lincoln Wheat penny was minted during a period when the United States was experiencing post-war economic growth and cultural transformation in the early years of the Cold War era. The coin belongs to the famous Lincoln Wheat cent, a series first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial birth anniversary of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first regular-issue United States coin to feature the portrait of a real historical figure. By 1954, the wheat penny had already become a familiar symbol of everyday American commerce, and the San Francisco Mint continued producing these coins to meet circulation needs across the western United States, making this coin a tangible connection to the nation's mid-20th century heritage. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1954 Lincoln Wheat penny lies in its distinctive design and craftsmanship. On the obverse, collectors find the iconic right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1954, with the small yet important S Mint mark positioned beneath the date, indicating its origin at the San Francisco Mint. The reverse displays the classic wheat ear design that defines the entire series. Two elegantly curved stalks of wheat framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, along with the national motto, E Pluribus Unum. Struck in a bronze alloy composed primarily of copper with small amounts of tin and zinc, the coin measures approximately 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs about 3.11 grams. In high-grade condition, the surfaces often reveal a rich reddish luster that dramatically enhances the coin's visual appeal, making pristine examples especially desirable among collectors. Despite being produced in relatively large numbers, the 1954 Lincoln Wheat penny possesses qualities that still make it an intriguing collectible today. The San Francisco Mint produced tens of millions of these coins, yet many were heavily circulated in everyday commerce throughout the 1950s and 1960s. As a result, coins that survive in uncirculated or near-mint condition are significantly harder to locate. Collectors pay close attention to the sharpness of the wheat stalks, the clarity of Lincoln's portrait, and the presence of original mint luster when evaluating examples. Certain minor die varieties and striking characteristics can further enhance a coin's desirability, and pristine specimens with strong details often become highlights in Lincoln cent collections. Condition plays an especially critical role in determining the rarity and desirability of this coin. While worn examples are still widely available, finding a 1954 Lincoln Wheat penny in brilliant uncirculated condition with vibrant red coloration can be surprisingly challenging. Many coins have toned over time or developed marks from circulation, making flawless specimens much scarcer than their original mintage might suggest. Coins graded by professional services, such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company, often command higher respect among collectors, particularly when they achieve top-tier grades. These high-grade coins represent the finest surviving examples of the issue and are eagerly pursued by enthusiasts striving to complete high-quality Lincoln cent sets. The market value of the 1954 Lincoln Wheat penny varies considerably depending on its condition, color designation, and overall eye appeal. Circulated coins are typically affordable and can often be found for a few cents to a few dollars, making them accessible to beginning collectors. However, uncirculated examples with bright original red luster can command $20 to $100 or more, while while exceptionally preserved specimens graded at the highest levels may reach $300 to $1,000 or beyond in specialized auctions. The coin's value is influenced by several factors, including historical significance, collector demand for Lincoln cents, and the visual beauty of well-preserved copper surfaces, all of which contribute to its steady appreciation in the numismatic marketplace. For collectors interested in acquiring this historic penny, several practical tips can greatly enhance the collecting experience. First, prioritizing coins that have been professionally graded and authenticated can help ensure both quality and authenticity. It is also wise to inspect the coin carefully for strong details in Lincoln's hair, crisp wheat stalks on the reverse, and original mint luster across the surfaces. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established coin shops, or respected auctions organized by institutions such as the American Numismatic Association can provide additional confidence. Proper storage is equally important, and collectors are encouraged to keep their coins in protective holders or archival quality albums while minimizing direct handling to preserve the delicate copper surfaces. Engaging with the broader numismatic community can also deepen a collector's appreciation for the 1954 Lincoln wheat penny. Coin shows, collector forums, and educational resources allow enthusiasts to exchange insights, discover new varieties, and stay informed about market trends. Many collectors enjoy building complete date and mint mark sets of the Lincoln wheat series, and the 1954 issue represents an essential piece within that larger historical puzzle. Through careful research and patience, collectors often find immense satisfaction in locating high-quality examples that showcase the artistry and craftsmanship of this iconic American coin. In conclusion, the 1954 Lincoln wheat penny represents a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and collectible appeal that continues to captivate numismatists around the world. From its elegant portrait of Abraham Lincoln to the timeless wheat ear design on the reverse, the coin stands as a symbol of a bygone era in American coinage. Its connection to the San Francisco Mint, its role within the historic Lincoln cent series, and its enduring popularity among collectors all contribute to its reputation as a prized treasure. For those who appreciate coins that serve as a tangible connection to the past while offering lasting collectible value, the 1954 Lincoln wheat penny remains a rewarding and meaningful addition to any numismatic collection. Beyond its basic design and historical background, the 1954 Lincoln wheat penny also fascinates collectors because it represents the closing chapter of one of the most beloved coin designs in American history. The wheat reverse, which had been a familiar sight in everyday transactions for decades, would soon be replaced just a few years later in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. Because of this, many enthusiasts see the 1954 issue as part of the final generation of wheat pennies that circulated widely across the United States. Coins from this late period often evoke a sense of nostalgia, reminding collectors of a time when small copper cents played a major role in daily commerce. This historical timing adds an emotional and cultural layer to the coin's appeal, transforming it from a simple 1-cent piece into a miniature historical artifact that captures the spirit of mid-20th century America. Another reason the coin continues captivating enthusiasts is its remarkable visual beauty when preserved in exceptional condition. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, remains one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. On a sharply struck 1954 example, Lincoln's facial details appear crisp and expressive, while the lettering around the rim stands bold and clear. On the reverse, the two wheat stalks curve gracefully along the edges of the coin, framing the denomination and national inscriptions with elegant balance. When such a coin retains its original copper-red brilliance, the surfaces can shimmer under light with an almost glowing warmth. For collectors, this combination of artistry, historical symbolism, and visual brilliance makes the coin not only a collectible item, but also a miniature work of art. Next up in the 1914 Lincoln wheat penny stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts and collectors with its remarkable blend of history, rarity, and enduring beauty. For decades, this humble copper coin has held a legendary reputation among coin collectors, largely because of its scarcity and the mystery surrounding high-quality, surviving examples. Struck more than a century ago, the coin carries the unmistakable charm of early 20th century American coinage, and serves as a prized treasure within the famous Lincoln wheat cent collection. What makes the 1914 S particularly compelling is that it combines relatively low mintage with high collector demand, making it one of the most talked about and celebrated key dates in the series. For collectors across the United States and around the world, discovering an authentic example of this coin, especially in higher grades, is an exciting moment that connects them to the golden era of American coin collecting. The historical context of the 1914 S Lincoln wheat penny adds even more depth to its appeal. The coin was minted in 1914 at the San Francisco Mint, as indicated by the small but significant S mint mark located beneath the date on the obverse. This was a time when the United States was experiencing rapid industrial growth and social change, and coins like this penny circulated widely through everyday commerce. The Lincoln cent design itself had first been introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of the birth of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real historical figure rather than a symbolic representation. As a result, the 1914 S penny represents not only a monetary artifact, but also a tangible connection to the cultural shift that celebrated national heroes on circulating coinage. Holding one today feels like holding a small piece of American history, a reminder of the era when these coins quietly passed through the hands of millions of Americans. One of the most distinctive and admired aspects of the 1914 S wheat penny is its timeless design. The obverse features the dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln, a portrait created by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose work captured Lincoln's thoughtful expression with remarkable detail. Above Lincoln's head appears the word liberty, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," arches along the upper rim of the coin. The reverse displays the classic wheat ears design that gives the series its famous nickname, with two stylized stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This elegant yet simple design symbolized agricultural prosperity and national unity. The coin was struck in a bronze composition consisting of approximately 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, with a diameter of 19 millimeters and a weight of about 3.11 grams. When preserved in high-grade condition, the warm reddish luster of the copper surface enhances the beauty of the design, making the coin especially attractive to collectors. Rarity plays a major role in the legendary status of the 1914 S Lincoln wheat penny. Although millions were originally produced, the total mintage was only about 4.1 million coins, which is quite small compared to many other Lincoln cents from the same era. Because most examples entered heavy circulation during the early 20th century, the majority of surviving coins today show significant wear. As a result, collectors often struggle to find examples that retain strong detail and original surfaces. The combination of relatively low mintage and high attrition over time has elevated the 1914 S to the status of a key date within the series. For many collectors attempting to complete a Lincoln wheat cent collection, acquiring this particular coin becomes one of the most challenging and rewarding milestones in their numismatic journey. Condition is especially important when evaluating a 1914 S wheat penny, and even small differences in preservation can dramatically affect its value. Coins that circulated heavily may display worn lettering, flattened wheat stalks, and diminished facial detail on Lincoln's portrait, while higher-grade examples retain sharper design features and more attractive surfaces. Uncirculated coins, those that were never used in everyday commerce, are extremely scarce and highly coveted. In these pristine examples, collectors can admire the original mint luster and rich copper color that have survived for more than a century. Because the coin is both rare and frequently counterfeited, collectors often rely on professional grading services to authenticate and evaluate genuine specimens. The market value of the 1914 S Lincoln wheat penny reflects its strong demand and historic reputation among collectors. In well-circulated condition, an authentic example may typically sell for around $200 to $400, making it one of the more valuable coins in the wheat cent series, even in lower grades. Coins in finer condition with clearer details can reach values between $700 and $2,000, depending on their level of preservation and overall eye appeal. Exceptionally well-preserved uncirculated pieces with bright red copper surfaces may command prices ranging from $5,000 to $15,000 or more at major auctions. These values demonstrate how dramatically rarity and condition can influence the coin's desirability and highlight the strong appreciation it has experienced over the decades. Another factor contributing to the coin's fascination is the excitement of discovering high-quality examples that have survived against the odds. Because the 1914 S circulated heavily during its early years, many collectors believe that undiscovered pieces may still be hidden in old collections, coin jars, or inherited estates. Stories occasionally emerge of collectors finding a long-forgotten coin that turns out to be this famous key date, adding a sense of adventure to the pursuit. The thrill of the hunt is part of what keeps the coin so captivating, as enthusiasts continue searching for well-preserved specimens that reveal the coin's original beauty and historical character. For collectors hoping to acquire a 1914 S Lincoln Wheat penny, several practical tips can help ensure a successful purchase. First, it is wise to prioritize coins that have been certified by reputable grading services, as authentication is essential for such a valuable and widely counterfeited date. Collectors should carefully examine the S mint mark to confirm its authenticity and avoid altered coins. Purchasing from trusted coin dealers, established auction houses, or respected numismatic marketplaces can also provide greater confidence. Once obtained, the coin should be stored in protective holders to prevent damage, and unnecessary handling should be avoided to preserve the delicate copper surfaces. Engaging with collector communities and numismatic organizations can also provide valuable insights into market trends and collecting strategies. In conclusion, the 1914 S Lincoln Wheat penny represents a remarkable fusion of history, artistry, and rarity that continues to captivate collectors around the world. From its connection to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln to its iconic wheat ear design and limited surviving population, the coin embodies the qualities that make numismatics such a rewarding pursuit. As a prized treasure within the Lincoln Cent series, it offers collectors both historical appreciation and strong long-term value. Whether discovered in an old collection or carefully acquired through an auction, the 1914 S penny remains a tangible connection to the past and a powerful reminder of how even the smallest coin can hold immense historical significance and collector appeal. Beyond its established rarity, the 1914 S Lincoln Wheat penny also holds a special place in the broader story of American coin collecting because it represents one of the earliest truly challenging dates within the beloved Lincoln Wheat Cent series. Many collectors who begin assembling a complete set of wheat cents quickly discover that this particular issue becomes a pivotal moment in their collecting journey. While most dates in the series can be obtained relatively easily, the 1914 S stands apart as a coin that requires patience, research, and sometimes significant investment. This challenge adds to the excitement and prestige of owning one. For experienced numismatists, the moment they finally acquire a genuine example, especially one with clear details and appealing color, often feels like completing a major chapter in their collection. It transforms a simple penny into a symbol of dedication, perseverance, and appreciation for America's numismatic heritage. Another aspect that makes the 1914 S penny so admired is the enduring artistic brilliance of the Lincoln Cent design created by Victor David Brenner. Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln was revolutionary for American coinage at the time, presenting a realistic depiction of a historical leader rather than an abstract representation of liberty. Even after more than a century, the design remains one of the most recognizable in the world. When collectors encounter a well-preserved 1914 S example, they can appreciate the fine details of Lincoln's profile, the sharp lines of the wheat stalks on the reverse, and the warm glow of the coin's original copper composition. These elements combine to create a miniature work of art that reflects both the craftsmanship of the United States Mint and the cultural significance of honoring Lincoln on everyday currency.